Hello, I am back with another video making the Sims from this pride painting in the base game because y'all seem to really enjoy the first one that I did, so I wanted to do the rest of the Sims and I figured why not go ahead and make all 9 of the other Sims I didn't get to in the first video. Some of them I had more to work off of than others, but I did my best. I tried to get the general vibe that I thought the picture was giving. And I don't normally do this at the beginning of my videos, but I'm getting really close to being able to monetize my channel, and I need to get to 1,000 subscribers to do that. So if you're not already subscribed, it would really help me out if you could click the subscribe button. I just need like 290 more subscribers or something. So if you're enjoying this kind of thing and you want to see more, it would really help me out if you could subscribe. And yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. So to start out, I made the lesbian sim and the trans sim from the picture because look, they're holding hands, and if you look really closely, you can see that they're both wearing wedding rings. So like obviously they're married, and obviously I had to make them as a couple. So I did, they're wives. And I even gave them each wedding rings. I think I put it on like the right hand that they even have it on in the picture. So I tried to recreate them as closely as possible. I originally was like, maybe I should make this its own video because like I said, there were 9 Sims and you can only have a household of 8. So it's like, well, I can't do all 9 Sims in a household. But yeah, so I made these 2 as a couple at first, and they're in their own household, and then all the rest of the 7 other Sims I made in a different household. So yeah, there's 9 Sims here, but they're in 2 different households. I think I've uploaded them both to my gallery, where my gallery ID is RainingEmbers, by the way, if you want to download any of these Sims. I'm pretty sure I've uploaded them. I'll double check though when I upload this video. And yeah, I gave both of these Sims the soulmate aspiration because I mean clearly they're each other's soulmates, and I just thought that would be a cute storyline to play. So if you've been wanting to make some cute queer soulmates, there you go. I realized it's funny too because I literally did the same type of thing in my video where I made Sims for the base game house I built, the base game queer Sims. I made lesbians, and they were one of them was, I think, was very trans color themed. I think I gave her the trans color socks and stuff. But that's what the painting said that we have to do, so that's what we're doing. And I think it turned out pretty cute. I felt like for the lesbian sim, I was able to get pretty close. A lot of these Sims in the picture are wearing clothes that look like clothes in the game, but they don't necessarily have the same color swatches. So I ran into that issue a few times. I did end up giving the trans sim glasses. It wasn't she doesn't really have glasses in the picture, but I mentioned this before, they all have really big eyes, and I just felt like her vibe really fit glasses. I went back and forth between which ones I was going to use, but yeah, I also inverted the colors on her, compared to the picture. So in the picture, she has pink hair and a blue and white dress, but there wasn't a light blue swatch for this dress thing, and I wanted to use the same one. So I figured also the pink for her hair didn't look that great, so I figured I could go with a more blue hair and then the pink outfit, and I think it worked pretty well. I also gave her trans flag nails, and like I said, I gave them each wedding rings because they are married, obviously, and I set them as wives. Oh yeah, and then also in the picture she has I guess they're probably knee socks, so I tried to find some good socks. I'm pretty sure I ended up using the trans flag colored socks because obviously. Oh, and for the lesbian sim, I gave her ice cream earrings because I thought, that's very lesbian culture, right, to have fun earrings, so I thought that was fitting. And yeah, I don't know, let's see. I ended up naming the lesbian sim Sabrina, and I named the trans sim Rose. And I think they have the same last name, Barnett. For the traits, I made Sabrina romantic, loyal, which is a new trait, and cheerful. And then Rose is creative, a cat lover, and family-oriented. I changed their walk styles too. That's fun to do sometimes. There's not always a fitting walk style for a character, but I think it was nice. And here's a little bit of footage of them being cute and flirting and stuff. I don't know, I just wanted to include that. Yeah, so you can download these Sims from the gallery and have them in your game as well. Wow. Okay, I've had to adjust my mic settings a lot recently, which is very annoying, but I think I was still peaking a bit in that last recording, so I turned my sensitivity down again. I was also just being really loud because I'm excited, but I don't know, hopefully this sound is better. I have no idea. And then, like, there's still cars going by, and then the plumbing started being loud for a while, so I couldn't keep recording. Anyways, I'm back now. Hello. And, okay, so now the next sim that I'm working on this was the Asexual sim, who I think is very cool. I love the, like, very mask, like, butch aesthetic. I think in my mind, this sim is butch and uses he, him pronouns, but I don't know, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess your gender can just be butch. Maybe his gender is just butch, you know? But anyways, so yeah, this sim had, like, the hair was hard for me because in the picture, it's clearly a bit gray. So it feels like to me that I should use, like, there's some swatches of hair that are like black and brown hair but with some gray. But for the hairstyles that I wanted to use, you couldn't really, it didn't look gray at all. It mostly just looked black. So then for a while I tried just the straight up gray hair, but then, like, I don't know, it just didn't feel totally right. So I think I went back at the end to the, like, mostly black, yeah, this one, the, like, mostly black hair, but it's supposed to have gray in it, so I don't know, maybe it has gray in it. I did make the sim, like, canonically trans in the gender settings, basically, which means I was not able to use the nail polish. Oh, okay, apparently I did he, they pronouns for this sim. I forgot about that. Okay, so he and they pronouns. And then, yeah, I don't know, I went with, like, the bodybuilder aspiration. I wasn't sure about that, but, like, a lot of these sims are really ripped. Like, I was thinking about that about the like, rainbow, the gay pride sim also is, like, really ripped, and, like, the ace sim is also, like, has very, like, broad shoulders and looks very strong. So it's like, I don't know, I guess, I mean, maybe he's really into working out, you know? And then I did the Aromantic alien sim. This is one I really wanted to do. I don't know, like, there wasn't much to do for the outfit. It was just finding which of the, like, alien outfits worked. And actually, the one that the alien in the picture is wearing seemed to be more the female alien outfit, which, annoyingly, it's, like, gender locked or whatever. You can't, the options for the alien suits are not available to aliens of all genders because they came with Get to Work, and a lot of stuff in Get to Work is still very binary gendered, because that's how the game was at the time. It's very annoying. I've talked about this some before. But yeah, so I changed the alien to, like, have whatever body would let me give them that suit. And then I made the alien's pronouns Z, Zim, Zers. I thought those were just very fitting. I wanted to use, like, Xeno pronouns. And so I looked up Xeno pronouns, and that's what I found. So there you go, Xeno pronouns. And then I also tried to make, so, like, aliens all have a human disguise, so I tried to make the human disguise look as much like the alien form as possible, because obviously the alien in this picture is an alien. So I attempted, an attempt was made. I don't know how good it is. And then the next sim that I did is this polysexual sim that has, like, cute little blue pigtails. And if you look closely, which I had to, like, take a more high quality picture and zoom in to really see, but this sim clearly has a blue mustache and, like, a pink, some sort of pink choker type necklace. And then the shirt that they're wearing is green, and there's also, like, a green, it almost looks like a green necklace. But yeah, so I tried to duplicate that, and then I gave the sim, like, she, he, and they pronouns, because I just felt like there was a whole lot of gender happening in this sim, and it just seemed fitting to me. I don't know, it just felt like I should use different pronouns for a lot of these sims, so there's, a whole wide range of diversity in the pronouns that these sims are using, which is really cool to be able to do. I like being able to play around with gender and stuff, and it is one nice thing about having the custom pronouns option is I can just put in lots of cool things, and hopefully the way I put in the pronouns will work. I don't know, it seems like a cool idea at least. So yeah, there was, like, pretty much the same hairstyle in the game, and I get, like, the same color. Honestly, most of it was, like, I was able to get pretty close. It was just, I wasn't able to find a fully, like, a choker that was pink, but the necklace, it was pretty good. And again, this sim is, like, according to the game settings, trans, and so I couldn't use most of the nail polish, which again is very frustrating. But I think I did the Carnival Streetwear kit nails because for some reason they actually worked okay on this sim. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. But her name is Alexis Doyle, and he is a party animal and a bunch of other stuff because I don't know, it just seemed like again, I just feel like this sim is very like bright colors and like very loud, and just seemed like someone who would enjoy dressing up and like being around in a crowd of people, you know? And then next I'm pretty sure this was a genderqueer sim. From the colors I could see, like, again, we're getting to the characters that are sort of hidden behind other ones, so it can be a little bit hard for me to tell exactly what's going on with them. But this one, to me, looked there's like green and purple and white. The hair is actually interesting. In the picture, it's like white with like a black stripe and a big ponytail. I wasn't able to get exactly that, but I did end up going with like a big ponytail that's black and white, and I think it works pretty well. I was trying a few different options just to see what would work, but you know, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Actually finding the clothes for this sim was so hard, y'all. It took me so long going back and forth between clothing options. Like, there's not even that much you can see in the picture. It's not that prominent of a thing about the sim, but I just really wanted to like find a button-up green shirt that maybe had some purple on it. And I tried out this. I actually went on the gallery and like got all the unlockable stuff. You know, you can download a sim from the gallery to like unlock everything. And so I even tried out this shirt that was like an unlockable, but it had like a bright orange tie, and that didn't really fit the vibe. So I was like, never mind. And then I tried out a bunch of other stuff. I like this like skirt wrap thing with the purple flowers, but then just finding a good shirt was so hard. I wanted to find a button up, but just none of them look good. So I just, you know, I eventually was like, whatever, as long as the colors are mostly right, it's fine. It doesn't have to be exact. But yeah, I took way too long on the sim, but here we are. Oh, I also, because the shirt that I ended up using was like sort of a crop top thing, I decided to give the sim a tattoo like on their back right above it, because I guess not above it, but like above or under the shirt. I don't know, but I thought it looked cool. And it was like a nice green tattoo, fit the color scheme. And then for this sim, I gave Z, here, hers, Z, here, here's pronouns. Yeah, so I gave Z those pronouns. And then I did some like eco type, what is it called? Traits? Personality traits? I don't know. Because I just felt fitting. But like, I just don't have a ton to go off of for a lot of these sims, especially the ones in the back. It's like, I can see like 2 inches of you. I'm not really sure. I'm making it up as I go along. But I think it was, you know, I think it's pretty good for as much effort as I had to put into spending time on that. And then our next sim is an Agender sim, who I love the vibe, honestly. I really wish, so like this sim is holding up an Agender flag. I really wish I could give them like accessories or like things to hold in their hand. I just think it would look really cool, and it would, you know, fit the picture a little bit better, but alas, we don't have that. But I think I ended up making the sim look pretty cool, and I got some stuff in like similar colors. I think I wasn't able to find the exact clothing, unfortunately, because I do really like it. Honestly, maybe someone should make like custom content based on these sims, although a lot of the items do already exist in the game. I mean, you could like change the color. Actually, maybe I could do that. I don't know. I have seen some like Sims YouTubers post videos of them like making custom content where they just recolor where they just recolor something like an item. I wonder if I could recolor some of the clothing. Interesting. I don't know if I want to try that. That seems like a lot of work. But anyways, I did end up like using some clothes that at least fit the color scheme, and I actually used the succulent jewelry, the like earrings and necklace, which I was only able to use because I got the like Create a Sim unlocks from the gallery. I've made another video about that. About like the secret outfits and items you can get from that. So if like on the gallery, you can search like cast unlocks, and then if you merge that family into yours, then you have access to everything that's normally locked in Create a Sim, which is really cool. I also gave this sim very like eco, like green traits. They're a maker and a recycle disciple. Oh yeah, and their name is Rain Weston, which I thought was a very nice name. And then now we're on to the next sim already. We are almost at the end. This is like the 8th out of 9 sims. These last 2, I feel so sorry for them because I really had very little to go on. Just like a tiny bit at the top of their heads. So I did what I could. This sim had a very nice purple head wrap. I was able to mostly get that. the shirt with like a sweater tied around it. I was going through a few different options to see what would work here. Ultimately, I think this button up with the sweater tied around the neck worked the best, even though it was a little, I think it's like an early base game one, so it doesn't look great, but I think it's the most fitting. And then I gave the same color pants. Also, I think this is supposed to be Genderfluid pride flag sim, but I did not have a ton to go on, but that's my guess. If you have a guess, let me know in the comments. I'm not actually completely sure. But yeah, most of them I knew. I was like, yeah, I know what flag this one is. This one I was like, maybe Genderfluid, I guess. But yeah, I kept it pretty simple. This is Cherish Bliss. And then I made them an academic. And yeah, just, I don't know. For some reason I was getting that vibe. And then for her last sim, I could tell it was like an intersex sim, but I can really only see just like a little bit of purple hair and then like a yellow sweater. So that's what I went with. And yeah, I mean, that we're almost done. We're almost at the end. I feel like I need to go ahead and do an outro thing or something while we're, you know, working on this sim's hair, right? Oh yeah, I did mention before, I think it's in like the last video for the non-binary sim, that like it's really hard to find good purple hair because there's not a purple hair option. But I was able to use this nice werewolf's hair, and luckily it has a swatch that is purple and yellow, so I think it's fitting for the intersex sim, even if it's not exactly the same. And I mean, it does have a little bun, which I think from the picture that's what's going on. It's weird just how much the hairstyle makes a sim. Like, this sim reminds me so much of my trans werewolf sim that has the same hair. It's literally just because the hair really makes a sim. I don't know. I sometimes have a hard time reusing hairstyles because I'm like, oh, that's literally the same sim. What are you talking about? But yeah, I ended up using this like yellow sweater with some purple on it, which I think fit pretty well, even if it's not exactly what's in the picture. I mean, I think it works. I like it. But yeah, as I said, this is the 9th sim, so we are nearing the very end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you'd like to see more videos like this, you can give a like to let me know. You can also leave a comment. And again, I mean, if you want to see more videos like this, like I already have some on my channel, so you can also just, you know, go watch those. Like if you haven't seen part 1 of this, definitely go check that out. Oh yeah, I need to talk about the sim's pronouns because I love what I did. So I named the sim Victoria, and then I thought I don't know that the sim really has pronouns, so I went with variations on Victoria's name as the pronouns. So we have Vicky, Victor, Victoria's, Victor's, and then I think, did I say like Vic? I think I said like Vic self. I love just getting to create new pronouns. It's great, honestly. I love it. Anyways, these are my sims. I hope you like them too. You can download them on the gallery. Like I said, unfortunately, I've only did the first outfit for all of them, so you might want to, you know, add some outfits for them. But hey, it's a nice, fun project for you to do as well if you feel like doing it. But doing all the outfits for 9 sims would have been pretty much impossible. It would have taken forever. So here we are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.